Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another perfume review video. My name is Naz. This is my channel, the King of Hidden Gems. I try to bring to your attention fragrances are usually very good value for money. They smell good, they're usually under the radar, not many people talk about them. I think at least you should do your research, try for yourself and see if they're any good to you. So in this video I have another introduction slash review for you, and this is the brand Jovan or Jovan. Jovan is a very well-known brand from France, from French. It's a French brand, and they've been around for maybe 50 years or even longer. So they were quite popular in 60s and 70s, especially in 70s, and to some extent in 70s and 80s. So they were very popular in 70s and 80s, especially with their Musk, Jovan Musk, and there are so many flankers of them. But the original one, the Musk one, was very big hit. Many people wore it back then. I wore it myself. I had at least a couple of fragrances from them, especially for the men line ones. So this one in particular is called Jovan, and this is Silky Rose. It's 88 ml, and it is concentration of the perfume is Cologne. So it's a less than 10% oil in here. This is the lowest concentration of oil you can get in a perfume. So majority of their perfumes are Cologne, rather than some of them are EDT as well, but majority of them are Cologne and some of them are EDT. As far as I know, they never done or release an ADP, unless somebody would correct me in the comment, because they might have done and I don't know about it. So this beauty, it came out, when it came out? So that's a good question. Should have done this beforehand, isn't it? So 2012. So it came out in 2012. So it's one of their latest releases. As I said, they've been around since 70s, so they've been around for a long time, this brand. And Jovan Silky Rose, and his concentration, as I said, is Eau de Cologne. Yes, it is Cologne concentration, 80 ml. In United Kingdom, you can find it under £20. Sorry about that. I should have done this research beforehand. For that price, this is a very good rose. Surprisingly good. You know, usually with House of Jovan, especially back then in 70s and 80s, they had a very strong perfumes, especially for a price. They were reasonably priced even back then, and for that it attracted so many people, and they were very popular. Many people were wearing them. So this one, I never seen anybody review it, so I thought I'll give my thought about it. So this is aimed unisex, and to my nose is unisex. The only thing is, because it's got a big floral aspect to it, it leans a little bit on the feminine side, and that's why my wife uses it majority of the time. As you can see, she put a dent to it because she likes the perfume, although she has many perfume in her collection, especially the rose ones. She has so many roses. One of her favorite perfumes of all times are rose based perfumes, so you can tell how much she likes this one. First presentation, very simple. With House of Jovan, you never get anything elaborate at all. Very simple, very minimalistic, which is good for us consumers. It's good for our pocket. It's good for our the environment as well. So as you can see, a classical Jovan bottle, very simple, very cylinder like, and the cap itself is plastic and doesn't have that much weight to it, but it's okay, it's nice. The atomizer is still old fashioned, which I don't mind a bit, and the atomizer is very good atomizer. So not bad at all so far, not bad. So good for under £20. So this one, first thing first, the ratio for what you get is very, very good in this. Although the concentration is a cologne concentration, but it's not that weak. On my skin went easily over 4 hours. On materials goes easily over 6 hours. So it is behaving, or its longevity is better than I expected. Because it's cologne concentration, I thought it won't last more than an hour or two, but it is lasting more than that. So for that, I give them the prop. Very, very good. Although this particular bottle in front of me is an old one, probably is about 5-6 years old. So I'm not sure if you get in today's one, it's the same strength, but this one is very, very strong, especially for a cologne concentration. So in terms of longevity, it's quite good. As I said, on the skin goes over 4 hours, on the t-shirt goes over 6 hours. Obviously, because it's cologne concentration, you can go a little bit over spray and it doesn't hurt the bank either. I usually, my wife usually goes around 12 to 14 sprays of it, and you can smell it on her very, very strongly almost all day. So the perfume itself, as it says, Silky Rose, it is a rose-based perfume, and it is quite a strong rose in here. And the rose in here is a very interesting rose. I never smelled any rose like this before. It smells something between pink rose and a yellow rose. So it is like a pinkish yellowish rose. It's not a red rose, definitely. It's not a deep rose, no. It's not a jammy rose, no. It is quite refreshing overall, quite refreshing, yes. And it is very, very floral, because not only it's got a rose, it's got some other aspect of florals in here. So in terms of age, I would say this is 25 years and older, to be on the safe side, because it's got a little bit of that classical feel to it. And in terms of gender, definitely, I mean, yes, it is unisex and it's targeted unisex, but it leans a little bit on the feminine side because of that big florals in here. In terms of occasion, this is a Swiss Army knife. You can dress it up, dress it down, daytime, nighttime, formal occasion, casual. You can do it formal, informal, daytime, nighttime, anything you want. It's just, you can wear it to the supermarket, or you can wear it to a wedding. It's that good. It smells very, very delicious, actually. I was very, very surprised when I got it for her and she liked it, and I was like, wow, it smells great. Anyway, so for the price, it smells very, very good. And it doesn't smell, I mean, obviously for this price point, we are expecting synthetic elements in here, probably more than 90% synthetic elements in here. But the mixture is done in a way, the accords and the notes are done, it doesn't come across very, very synthetic. It comes across actually quite natural, which is crazy for this price point. So let me read you the ingredients and we take it from there. Oh, for the season, this is all year round. You can use it in summer, in winter, no problem. It's very, very versatile in that term as well. So on top we have red currant, rose, patchouli leaf. In the mid we have rose, orange blossom and jasmine. In the base we have musk, vanilla and amber. So it is quite a complex fragrance for a Jovan, and also for a cologne concentration, and for the production of this perfume. You think it's quite going to be quite simple, but it's not. It's quite layered as well. So when it opens up that big rose. Yeah, massive rose. So the rose is the dominant player here from the beginning to the end. Always rose and more rose, okay? And as I said, is quite a peculiar rose. It's not a red rose, it's not a white rose, it's to some extent it's pink rose, but it's like a combination, to my nose at least, for my age, for my experience, it's a combination of yellow and pink rose in here. So it makes it a very, very unique, in a way, rose accord in here. So the rose is by far the biggest player. After the rose, I'm smelling that currant, that red currant, giving it that fruitiness. So it is very fruity, especially the first half of life of this perfume is very, very fruity. So the fruits is mainly coming from that red currant in here, but it is very, very dominant in the first half as well. The patchouli giving it a little bit of earthiness, little bit of that leafy feel to it, which adds to the freshness of this perfume. Overall, this I would classify this perfume as semi-fresh to semi-dark, and also I classify this perfume as fruity floral. So it's very very fruity and floral. After rose is the white florals are big in here, so you're giving it a very deep floral feel, and those are orange blossom and jasmine. Orange blossom and jasmine combination, again, it adds to the beauty of this perfume, which is very very well done. Again, for the price, is very surprising. The musk in here is quite clean from the beginning to the end. Is quite musky, yes, but it's very very clean. The vanilla, giving it a little bit of that sweetness of the vanilla. Overall, I classify this perfume 0 to 10, 10 being the sweetest. This is on the moderate side, so I would say 6 to 7 in terms of sweetness. When it opens up, it's quite sweet, especially that fruitiness and vanilla together, giving it sweetness and also an amber. But later on, it subsides a little bit, it becomes quite moderate. The amber in here is a effervescent amber, is a very light amber, bright amber, effervescent, is very airy. This perfume is super airy, so if you like it very very airy, it's because of the concentration of this perfume is Cologne. Colognes are the most airy perfumes you can find. They are very airy, they are very effervescent, they're very transparent, and this is the strength of this perfume. If you like this kind of perfumes, you enjoy this. So overall, what a perfume for a price. Again, if you're expecting a very very high-end rose, obviously you won't find it here, okay? But for a price, for what I paid, which is under £20, this is very well done. Again, it's quite on the simple side of things, yes, but it's got some depth and complexity to it, which doesn't make it very very simple. So when it opens up, it opens up that fruitiness, which is big, plus the rose and fruits in the beginning are dominant, which is red currant in here, and it shows very very fruity and curranty and also berry smell like to it. The rose is by far the biggest player from beginning to end. Rose and more rose. As I say, it's a combination of pink rose and yellow rose, which is quite unique in itself. White florals are the biggest player after that, which is a combination of jasmine and that orange blossom, which is quite nice again, giving it depth of the floral aspect. It's a soft spiciness. Yeah, I smell something like a maybe nutmeg, maybe a little bit of cinnamon in here as well, but very tiny amount, not too much, mainly in the background majority of the time. The patchouli here giving it that depth and complexity, plus the little bit of leafiness, little bit of earthiness, again not too much, and it's very very fresh. Overall it's quite fresh, it's quite refreshing, it's very very good for warmer weather, but because it's got a depth to it, you can use it in winter as well. Little bit of muskiness, which is undertoned, but it doesn't go too much, and also a very clean musk in here, and a little bit of powderiness overall to it. Yeah, hint of powderiness as well, but this is a very effervescent perfume, very effervescent, very airy, very very transparent, and that is the strength of this perfume. Very transparent, beautiful. It's just giving you that feel of you're in the nature and you're smelling you know, like flowers from a distance. It's very very beautiful in that term. So if you like this kind of perfumes, and I describe the way I described the notes breakdown, and if you like a little bit on the unique side of rose, this is very very good. Again, this probably is not for everybody, because that combination of the fruits and the rose plus the, you know, that airy effervescent amber in here, giving it a unique feel. Okay, so I love it personally, my wife loves it, but I think this could be, you know, particular taste for particular people, especially if you like it rosy, but you like it a different rose, not a typical rose you find in the market. Okay guys, so I highly recommend it. If you find it for a good price and you like the description I described for you, this is, to my nose, this is a beautiful perfume. I don't know how they managed to make it such a cheap perfume, but it's good for us consumers. House of Jovan always, the perfumes are very, very affordable, and that is the strength of them as well. Okay guys, if you have it, if you know it, if you tried it, let us know your experience. That would be useful for others to read. If you have anything else from House of Jovan and you think it's good and it's good value for money and they smell great, let us know your experience as well. If you are interested in purchasing one of my own perfumes, I'm a perfumer myself. I make my own line of perfumes. I'm the perfumer, I'm the artist, I'm the worker. So there are true handmade perfumes just for you lucky people in United Kingdom. I put more than 60% pure perfume oils in my perfumes, which they show in terms of huge personality and big, bold, and also very, very long lasting. They are ultra beast mode, and they are very artistic and unique. They take you different places, different time, and they are absolutely gorgeous, if I say so myself. I leave them in the link as well. Please don't forget to hit those buttons to encourage me, to motivate me to bring you perfumes like this in future that nobody else is talking about. They're amazing value for money, they smell great, and they're hidden gems, and this beauty is a hidden gem. Thank you very much as always for watching. Thank you very much for your love and support, and I'll see you later. Bye bye bye.